If I was moving to Birmingham in 2026 and had to choose a place where I would want to live, I would be deciding between these suburbs right here. I'm not just going to list them, I'm going to tell you why I would pick each one and what would hold me back. But before we dive in, I'm Anna with P4 Realty Partners, your Hoover real estate family. We help people all across Hoover and the Birmingham area buy, sell, and make smart real estate decisions. So if you're thinking about relocating or just moving across town, you can reach us anytime with the information below. So number one is Hoover. If I'm moving here with my family, Hoover is probably where I'm starting first. You get a little bit of everything here, including newer neighborhoods, established areas, strong schools, and a lot of amenities. You have places like Ross Bridge and Lake Wilburn if you want the full community feel. And then you have areas like River Chase and Trace Crossings if you want neighborhoods that are more established. Price-wise, most families land somewhere in between that $450,000 range to $700,000 plus. So the pros of living in Hoover are great schools, wide range of neighborhoods, and a strong just overall family feel and environment. So the cons are it's spread out. Traffic can be a factor depending on where you are and what time of day, of course. And it's not your cheapest option. But why would I pick it? If I want flexibility and I want to know that I have a solid long-term area, then Hoover is hard to beat. Number two on the list is Vestavia Hills. So if you want something a little bit more central, then I'm looking at Vestavia. It feels more established, more convenient, and it's closer to the downtown Birmingham area overall. So you're usually in that $550,000 to $750,000 plus price range, depending on the home. So let's talk about a pro for Vestavia. The location is a major advantage. You're close to everything, and the schools are strong, and the area is very consistent overall. Cons is you're going to pay for that location, and many of the homes are older, so updates can be a factor. Why would I pick Vestavia? It's super close to Birmingham, and having that easy day-to-day commute and daily routine matters to people. Then this is where you should land. Number three is Homewood. So let's talk about Homewood. This one is completely different from the rest of the suburbs around Birmingham. It's much more walkable and more connected. So areas like downtown Homewood allow you to walk to restaurants, coffee shops, and a ton of local stores. Price-wise, you're usually in that $500,000 to $800,000 plus range, and it can be higher depending if the home has been completely remodeled. The pros of Homewood are its walkability. It is a great location, just the overall lifestyle. It has a very, very strong sense of community. The cons are you get a smaller lot, you can have a higher price per square foot, and the inventory can be limited because it is such a hot market there. But why would I pick Homewood? If you want something that feels more local, more connected, and closer to the city life, then Homewood is a great option. So number four on the list is Mountain Brook. So if budget is not really a concern for you, then Mountain Brook is in the conversation. This is one of the most established and sought after areas in the Birmingham area. You're typically looking at $900,000 and up, and it goes well beyond that. Mountain Brook is a little bit different because it has these villages, which is very walkable with tons of restaurants and coffee shops and stores that cater to the Mountain Brook consumer. So pros, they have an incredible schools. It's a great location. You're super close to downtown and a very strong sense of community. The cons are it can be rather expensive and inventory can be tight. But why would you pick it? If you want top tier schools, a prime location, and long-term value, then this is a high-end option that you should consider. Let's talk about number five. It's Pelham. And if you want something more budget-friendly, then I would look at Pelham. Most homes here are in the $300,000 to $450,000 range, and some going a little higher. The pros here are affordability. There is more space, and you're still going to be close to the Hoover and major roads and intersection. The con is the commute could be longer to Hoover and that downtown area, just depending on where you are. And it doesn't quite have that same community feel like Hoover and Vestavia. But why would I pick it? If you want value and you don't mind, being a little farther out, then Pelham will make a lot of sense to you. Number six is Helena. This town has grown a lot, especially with families, and has more of that small town feel. It was actually ranked for one of the small towns that you should consider moving into Usually the price ranges are around $300,000 to $500,000. Of course, that can go higher if you go into more of the new construction neighborhoods. So a pro of Helena is it has a strong sense of community, newer homes, and a good overall value. The pros are it is farther out, so the commute time is something that you may need to think through, especially if you work downtown. But why would I pick it? If you want more space, a much quieter environment, and a strong community feel, then Helena is a great option for you. So if I had to simplify it, and this is what I had to think about, I would choose, let's say, Hoover for overall balance. I would choose Vestavia for convenience. I would choose Homewood for lifestyle and walkability. I would choose Mount Brook for top tier everything. I would choose Pelham for value. And then I would choose Helena for space and more of that small town feel. If you're trying to figure out which of these is actually best for you and your family, we have a full buyer's guide that walks through this step by step, and we will link that below. So if I was moving to Birmingham in 2026, this is exactly how I would decide where I want to live. Make your list of pros and cons on each of the suburbs that you're looking at. And you know what? We're always here to help you with that. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out to us. We would love to help you figure out what makes the most sense for you and your family. And if you want to learn more about what the cost of living is in Birmingham, make sure to check out the video right here. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss anything about buying, selling, and living in the Hoover and Birmingham area.